All eyes on the sky at Victoria's Phillip Island circuit as weather threatened to interrupt race 11 of the V8 Supercars 29 race season. Craig Lowndes on pole, looking to end the dominance of the Fords, which have claimed 8 of the 10 races so far.
One of the most spectacular sights in Australian motorsport.
Lowndes is almost gone. He's had to use the auto start to get it going, Lowndes. It actually stopped, I reckon, so Lowndes has gone straight back in the field. Look at Reynolds. Reynolds has brained them into the first turn. FPR 1, 2, 3. Lowndes right back. He'll be battling to be 10th.
That's Jason Bright, hung out wide, but he gets back on.
All the work from qualifying, the margin that he held, the great job that he did, gone at the drop of the clutch for Craig Lowndes.
Craig Lowndes shuffled down the pack as David Reynolds immediately came under fire at the front.
Now Will Davison takes a big dive down at turn 1.
Davison understandably looking for some clear track after yesterday's collisions. Garth Tander would be forced into 2 off-track excursions in the opening 2 laps as he tried to find his feet. Jamie Whincup charging forward on a 3-stop strategy.
Great driving, mate. Keep pushing, use up those tyres.
The majority of the field would pit under a safety car, and it was Will Davison causing bedlam.
He's going to make contact. He's going to make contact. What a mess. Yes, definite contact. Have a look at this. What a mess.
They'd hardly make it out of that mess before Carl Reindler's high-speed off at turn 1 would bring the safety car out once again. Yet another restart, and this time it was Craig Lowndes on the charge.
What's this? Look at this slide. That is out of control. That's so close to going in the paddock.
But out of all the early carnage, Jason Bright's Holden would emerge in front. His one stop, nearly his last.
Bright, but no, he's in. He's going to say if he wanted to, he might go. Oh!
After locking them up on the way in, he'd emerge with a fresh set, but behind Will Davison. The safety car would again bring the field back together for a 12-lap run to the line. Shane Van Gisbergen and Craig Lowndes going to war.
Van Gisbergen won't give it up. They'll go side by side out of the hairpin. Around to Siberia. 1 tap, 2 taps.
Lowndes muscling his way through that one. David Wall would feel the heat as his Holden sparked up and caught fire.
And we've got a fire here.
David Wall's
is one of Bradley's cars, and it's plucked an oil cooler off it.
Out of harm's way, the race would continue. Will Davison out in front, but the man he feared most was Craig Lowndes. He'd sweep past his teammate at the end of Gardner Straight. Jason Bright, the next to come under attack.
Straight down there. Well done, Jason Bright. Didn't try to fight. He knows that if he got into a fight, that Whincup and Van Gisbergen would also make him vulnerable, so good job.
But Lowndes still had a job to do, immediately setting his sights on Will Davison's Ford in front, drawing to within half a second on the final lap.
But yet again, Will Davison has shown that he can hold off the very best. And at Phillip Island, he'll take his 6th race win of the season.
On you guys. Thank you.
The celebration starting immediately for Davison, continuing the blue oval domination ahead of Lowndes and Jason Bright. He'd also claimed full bragging rights in the pit box, leapfrogging his teammate in the championship standings.
Just an amazing day after yesterday. I was down last night. I didn't enjoy that day yesterday, and yeah, I'm really, really stoked for this one today.
David Murdoch, Big Pond Sport.